Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Lemus. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. CNMI educators take a day out the classrooms for an important celebration. Also tonight, CUC vouchers have been extended. And with just 2 days away until the end of this election, politics are getting heated. In sports, the annual Thanksgiving run is happening tomorrow. Stay with us. We have these stories and more next.
This amount is a big help for JC, and we struggled in a few years, and you know, this one I want to bring back the old JC Cafe.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Wednesday, November 23, 2022. The CNMI public school system celebrates 34 years of education in the Marianas by honoring their very own staff and coming together for a huge celebration. It's Education Day in the CNMI. CNMI public school students take a day off while teachers, faculty, and staff celebrate Education Day. Over 1,300 educators gathered at the Saipan Southern High School as they celebrate each other. PSS Commissioner Dr. Alfred Addis says the last time they had this type of event was back in 2018, and coming together again today is very important.
I honestly see it as more of a wellness recovery for all of us at PSS, considering all the work that we had to shift from to 6 feet measurement in the classroom to mitigating like only a number of students can come to the campus. That was really heartbreaking. And then now we're able to restore all 20 students, in the classroom each time. So I'm very pleased, and it's a blessing in disguise that we are coming together to do this.
The 2022 Education Day theme is "The Heart of Education Beats with Resiliency, Flexibility, and Unity." According to PSS Board Chairman Gregory Borja, the theme came from one of their students through an essay competition.
And I think it actually exemplifies what our school system's been going through, the resiliency that our students and teachers have, that they faced when after all the pandemics and the typhoons and whatnot, the flexibility in terms of going into remote learning, and having to be not coming to school, and then the unity, because after it all said and done, we did come together as a system, all the schools, to provide the best for what we can for our students.
PSS is celebrating 34 years of public education in the Commonwealth, which is very meaningful to many educators.
When I think of PSS and how it's changed, coming from when I attended school as a young child and now as an educator, I feel it has really progressed further into how it teaches our students to be more self-confident in themselves, and also making sure that they're able to survive in society as well. Maybe survive is a very strong word, but kind of use the skills and apply those skills for them to succeed in life, in all aspects, not just college. It can be like in the workforce area, whatever path they choose, they're able to really succeed and move forward as an individual.
PSS has transformed tremendously throughout the years. One of the biggest change that we've had is shifting our pedagogy from traditional teaching setting environment into more of the 21st century learning. So a lot of our teachers are going through a lot of training to integrate technology. Our students are challenged more to be innovative thinkers. Our classrooms are more state-of-the-art in a sense of providing more technology to equip students and teachers with various instructional technology tools.
34 years from now, I would see PSS as a resilient public education institution that will always provide public education to kids, to students, especially here in the islands. We've been so much. We went through a lot. We've been through 2 natural disasters, 2 super typhoons, and the pandemic in the span of 5 years. And it's nice to see the resiliency of the islands.
I think as the time changes, so does PSS, right? We go with the current trends, all the latest research, and with each different generations, the outcome is always different. So we do the best we can in order to start getting our future students college and career ready. So every year we get better and better depending on the time.
I started teaching 12 years ago, and I've seen lots of improvements. I've seen dedication definitely to students and especially to teachers also. It just makes me feel good, and I know for the next couple of years, I can see. I have faith in the system, and I know that we will see more improvement in the years to come.
PSS has evolved enormously with the different strategies of teaching. I think teachers are really getting out there and trying new things, and I see that with PSS, and it is only going to get even better for our students.
The $300 utility stimulus voucher is extended for another 2 months. Governor Ralph Torres announced today that a $300 utility stimulus credit will be applied to each active residential account under the Commonwealth Utilities Corporation for the months of November and December. In a release from his office, the governor says the extended stimulus was made possible through Finance Secretary David Attilig and CUC Executive Director Gary Camacho. He further states, quote, "As we enter into the holiday season, I hope the utility credits will help you and your families gain a sense of relief to focus in what matters most, which is family, friends, and loved ones," unquote. ARPA funds is being used to finance this program. One political supporter accuses the opposition of assault and battery. A Republican supporter alleges he was attacked and choked last night by someone from the independent camp. A video circulating social media shows that police and medics were called to the Civic Beach Park where the alleged brawl took place. GOP President Candace Celis says the alleged commotion is now under investigation.
I wanted to say that what happened is very unfortunate, and these kind of acts are unacceptable. And we would just like to ask everyone to please respect each other's boundaries, and that, you know, what happened is under investigation. So that is all that we can say at this moment, at this time. But again, let's all just respect each other, because at the end of the day, after this election, we're all family.
Celis states as the case is under investigation, she cannot elaborate more on the details. Local media partners did learn, however, that the alleged victim is Kimo Tysican, while the alleged suspect is Steve Rossa. A DPS reference card shows that the case is being looked at as an assault and battery. Over at the independent camp, they are denying any involvement in the alleged brawl.
All I can say with absolute is that it was not here at the independent camp, nor did it involve anybody from here in the independent camp. I myself personally and the campaign does not know the individual. The individual does not have any influence, if you will, in the campaign, other than maybe a overzealous supporter.
KSPN was not able to get a comment from the Department of Public Safety as of press time. All right, coming up, a Hollywood producer makes an investment in the islands. Stay tuned.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month, plus a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
I'm Lovin' It takes on new meaning this December 3rd at the McDonald's Golf Classic held on the East Course at Lau Lau Bay on Saipan. Find out more at the McDonald's main office or online at mcdonaldsguamandsaipan.com. 6 a.m. show and 7 a.m. go. Shotgun start, medal play format, hole-in-one prizes that will make you cheer. Hole it and drive home a new car, Lexus, Nissan, Hyundai, all with keys nearby. So don't leave it short. Who's your caddy? And it's all for a good cause. The tournament benefits the Jose and Ruri Azuzu Foundation. McDonald's Golf Classic 2022, December 3rd at Lau Lau Bay.
This portion is being brought to you by McDonald's. At McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Paranim ngerike bibiri sitatu tie ai fabiri tori pariakan siarana wari bil saiban rota tinian ewe utte fisnara rofam perwaru ekorampare firet ewe Independent Party me Democratic Party akwera tepun so CNMI ra beser nikasiwin non ari mu Masa bersara pada fiti or mete wa firata very then I support the Arnold me Dave Apatang if nampai or a ballot red governor me lieutenant governor very birds kasi bersar opa fiti neuti Arnold Palacios me Dave Apatang if nampai or a ballot
This message is approved by the committee to elect Arnold Palacios and David Apatang.
this amount is a big help for JC. And we struggle in a few years. And, you know, this one, I want to bring back the old JC Cafe.
My name is Primitiva William Guerrero Torres. My husband is Vicente Lagomis Torres. We have 6 children: Vincent, Troy, Jack, Vic, the governor, Ralph William Guerrero Torres, and Judy Marino. Malangdo de Falsinto ni Mangatongo di Escuela, ni Mamestra da Mamestro. Cocina, por favor, inailaita. Sa tilayos tinanaisa na idokta tobi. Tajudas tilaita, so continua majudahit. Itaw-taw marianas. Tanain ni konfronsyata, ni partajuda. So chuli, talo in jalan, ni parajudahit mas. Sa anista ofresit, napagul to duty ni oficina. His lieutenant is Venus Floris Sablat. And to all my students too, that are voting already. And I know you are voting because you told me, most of you told me already. This is stories we are here because of you. And when we know the governor, we continue supporting him because he's still helping us all.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. Election season can get pretty vulgar. One constituent raises concern about how personal information is being shared. Patricia Concepcion has fallen victim to the games of politics and is speaking out. In a Facebook post, former OVR Director Marianne Borja posted a list of Boost applicants, which included Concepcion, and Borja expressed her personal thoughts. Concepcion says with her application information being put with false allegations, she feels wronged.
I feel that I've been wronged because I had a very, very good intention, and the Lord knows I have a very good intention for applying the Boost grant. Nobody, not in any party or from any party, was I told to go and apply. I never even thought that I'm going to look for someone or check someone to help me push this through. No, I never thought of that. Like I said, I submitted it, and I'll wait. I'll wait to hear whether it's approved or not.
Concepcion says her application has not received any approval from Boost officials yet, despite what the post says. Her main reason for applying for this program is to help families and women in need.
I didn't apply this grant because of a connection. I applied this grant because it was a way to help me make sure or be able to make it happen that if approved, if my application is approved, that I'll be able to dedicate some of those units to people, to families, and again, like earlier what I said, to families and women in need.
Concepcion says she is not speaking on behalf of any party, but on her own as she feels she was attacked. Her message is to stop the hate.
What's going on right now is a lot of hate. Our children are smart. they read, they see, they hear. And we teach them to have respect, we teach them not to hate. But yet, what's happening right now, it's like we are saying it's okay to hate by doing things like this, attacking people and saying things that are false.
JB Palacios speaking on behalf of the AD team.
I guess you gotta look at it in its totality, and that totality is that list existed somewhere. It had to originate somewhere. I can tell you that the AD camp does not in any way, shape, or form process, obtain, or even approve who's on the boost program or whatnot. So where the origin of that list is really the question, and why was it leaked and who leaked it? Because again, I can assure you, we do not know that. If we did, we would have been providing it to the legislature so they don't have to subpoena it.
This constituent, she says it, and I'm going to rephrase, what she said. She said that she feels wrong that her name was put out publicly, and that this Marian Borja made allegations on the social media post saying that, there's like political connections and stuff like that.
I've been doing campaigns in Guam where it's if you think it's vicious hair, but that said, I can assure you that in the political season, there's a lot of emotions. Just last 3 days ago, actually, a good friend of mine, Dr. Ron McNinch, was on island. So we were just talking, and the one thing that I can tell you, my experience in politics, especially in a gubernatorial race, is that there's a lot of emotions. We always have those supporters that, again, they're just so overzealous, they're just so taken in, but I can assure whoever it was that brought this concern up to you, that whatever it was that was expressed by Ms. Marian Borja, yes, she is our supporter, a staunch one at that, but then again, in contrast, there's, I believe her name is Ms. Rowena Ogo. So if we're gonna go tit for tat on every little thing, then we're never gonna get the focus on the issues that what the people really wanna hear.
A film producer is on Saipan doing location hunting and says he is looking forward to producing a film here in April of next year.
Last night at the Crown Plaza in Garapan, it was a meet and greet that started off with a sizzle reel of projects produced by Brad Cravoy and his company MPCA.
I got the opportunity to meet Brad a couple years ago when he was doing the movie Christmas Drop.
That movie was shot on Guam and shown on Netflix. It centered around the annual Christmas gift drop to surrounding islands by the U.S. military. It's one of the first films shot on Guam that received wide distribution.
It is a great honor to have Brad here and the team. They just came from Maniga'a, and maybe I'll have Brad share his experience in the team. But guys, can we please give him a round of applause for being here?
Brad Cravoy's biggest film was Dumb and Dumber, which featured Jim Carrey. He now specializes in Christmas and family-themed entertainment and says he is planning to shoot a film here in April of next year and potentially more after that.
Movies and TV are for all of us, for all ages, all types, all sexes, all races, everybody. It's a very inclusive industry.
66-year-old producer and his company MPCA have recently produced films in tax-efficient and low-cost production centers like Vancouver, Canada, and Romania, and says Bridge Capital's John Baldwin made the initial introduction to the CNMI.
Starting in April of 2023. That's the truth. And the second year, because we may run out of locations, we might have to bring our snow machines, and we're going to have snow in Saipan. So I hope.
All right, coming up in our sports report, you won't want to miss out on the holiday race happening tomorrow.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific. Better together.
On Tuesday, November 8th, 60% of CNMI voters agreed on one thing. Enough is enough. The time to stop the bleeding is now. It's time to return the government to the people.
We are closer than you think. Independents and Democrats now control the legislature. We are so ready to work for you.
So don't despair. Don't lose hope. The movement for a more fiscally responsible and cleaner government is still alive. We can make a better change. There is another choice.
We are asking every single registered voter and all those who put their faith in us this past election to please vote in the runoff election for Palacios Apateng.
The time to build coalitions towards the change we need is now. We cannot afford another 4 years of Ralph Torres. We need to vote Ralph out. Vote for the better choice. Please vote for Arnold Palacios and David Apateng for governor and lieutenant governor.
And let's begin the work of healing our Marianas together. Please vote number 1 on the ballot once again, this time for Arnold and Dave.
Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag.
I'm a Democrat.
I am a Democrat.
I am a Democrat. I am a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat, and I'm voting for Arnold and Dave.
This message is approved by the committee to elect Arnold Palacios and David Apateng.
This amount is a big help for JC. And we struggled in a few years. And, you know, this one, I want to bring back the old JC Cafe.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
Hi, my name is Maria Terlahi, and I am voting for Torres Sublime. 私の名前はホーステッド桃子です。2番の Torres Sublime を選びます。
We are Low District.
Ang pangalan ko ay Leonardo Sanchez at bumuboto ako para sa Torres Sublime.
안녕하세요. 정민주입니다. Hi, my name is Minju Jung, and I am voting for Torres Sublime.
Buenas and Hafade, in honor si Aaron Tomakani, ko local artist kisaipa, sarong supporta I Torres Sablan.
My name is Jay Wolf. I'm the owner of Axe Murder Tours Saipan, and I support Torres Sablan.
Namaste, मेरो नाम इलिना हो. मैं इंस्पिरेशंस बाट इस पालिको चुनावमा म टोरेस सबलानलाई समर्थन गर्दछु.
Hafade, my name is Luis Cepeda, and I support Torres Sablan.
My name is John Damapan, and I'm voting for Torres Sablan.
Dengan Frankie Tagubo, des ng Micronesian Warriors, ng si support li Torres Sablan.
Hi, my name is Amar Shakir, and I support Torres Sablan.
My name is Kit Tenorio, and I will be voting for Torres Sablan.
Jiboto no business to no tsunagari no keizoku. 2. Helping our environment prosper.
2. The continuous maintenance of our resilient community.
2. Continue giving opportunities to people with disabilities.
सम्बन्ध निर्माण गर्न.
2. Encourage healthy competition.
Si buari askos rada followers.
To preserve our culture.
Right. Together.
Hafade and Tiro. My name is Ralph Anthony de Leon Guerrero Torres. Please vote number 2 on the ballot. Susmasi, Giliso, Holloway, and thank you.
Hafade and Tiro, my name is Vinny Flores Sablan, and I humbly ask for your vote of confidence in this upcoming runoff election, number 2 on the ballot.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans.
For our evening sports edition, a Thanksgiving tradition for runners takes place tomorrow. The Northern Marianas Athletics is hosting the annual Mount Tapachal Turkey Trot Run on Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. The traditional Thanksgiving Day race will kick off at 6 o'clock in the morning at Lower Base. Over 100 runners are expected to participate in this year's 4.2-mile uphill run. Registration will begin at 5 a.m. with a $10 entrance fee for adults and $5 for U18 runners. Prizes will be given to the top male and female finishers, and all registered finishers will be entered in the raffle drawing. Runners are also encouraged to post their race photo for their chance to win a favorite event photo. Our Young Star feature comes to you a bit early this week as KSPN prepares for Friday's election coverage. Please allow us to introduce a young baseball athlete with a lot to offer.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
A 17-year-old baseball player with a bright future is our young star for tonight. He is currently a senior at Saipan International School, and his name is Charlie McDonald.
My name is Charlie McDonald. I am 17 and I am in 12th grade at SIS.
Charlie started playing baseball at the age of 5. Charlie also had the chance to hone his skills when he played in the CNMI Little League and received the Home Run Champ Award. Charlie credits the win to his hand-eye coordination.
The hardest part of baseball is getting your hand-eye coordination, for sure. People never really realize how hard it is to get your hand-eye coordination up until they actually try and play baseball. That's why I believe baseball is one of the hardest sports.
Charlie currently plays left field on the CNMI U18 World Baseball Softball Confederation Oceania Tournament team. Charlie and the rest of the team recently traveled to Guam to play.
early September, I believe like September 1st to the 6th. It was good. We just played against the Guamanian teams and it was just good to play baseball again because it's been 4 years since the last time we played baseball. And it was just a great experience overall to get baseball running again, and we're ready to compete against everyone else.
Charlie is a versatile athlete, as he is not only a baseball star, but also a track star. Charlie often competes in cross-country meets, and last summer competed in the Pacific Mini Games for track.
I was one of the youngest runners competing, so it was overall a great experience. I learned about the work ethic of professional athletes, and it really motivates me to do my best out there.
Charlie is training hard and aspires to be able to compete and improve more in track.
Track's been a big part of my life too. I plan on competing in the micro games and the Oceania Championship. That's gonna happen in June or July, and then hopefully make it to the Pacific Games in the Solomon Islands in next year, November.
After high school, Charlie hopes to attend college in the States and study law, but also continue playing the sports he loves.
I plan on becoming a lawyer. I want to go to San Diego most likely, but I do want to play baseball and track out there, but my goal is to become a lawyer.
For now, Charlie's focus is on baseball because this December, the CNMI U18 WBSC Oceania team will be traveling to New Zealand. Charlie is excited to travel for baseball again and is grateful for all of his coaches and teammates who helped him get this far.
I'd just like to thank my coaches for everything that they've been putting in to us. I know they've been taking a lot of time out of their personal lives to help train us to be the best for New Zealand. And also, I'd like to give thanks to my teammates as well because they've worked as hard as I've been working and they know the struggle. So when we go out there, we'll be ready.
Young Stars Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
For our KSPN weather report, mostly sunny with isolated showers. East-northeast wind around 11 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy with isolated showers. East-northeast wind 9 to 14 miles per hour. High 87, low 76. The humidity is 65%. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with isolated showers. East-northeast wind 11 to 15 miles per hour. High 87, low 78. The marine forecast, mainly moderate trade winds, are expected through Thursday, briefly increasing to moderate to fresh Thursday night. Combined seas of 3 to 5 feet. Today will build to 6 to 8 feet by Thursday. Northeast wind 10 to 15 knots, wind waves 2 to 3 feet. The north swell 3 to 5 feet. Sunrise will be at 6:22 a.m., high tide 6:24 p.m., low tide 1:04 p.m., and the sunset 5:43 p.m. And that does it for our midweek edition of the news, sports, and weather. Allow me to congratulate NMI's 2023 State Administrative Support Staff of the Year, my dad, Stanley Lemus. With all your years and dedication to WSR and PSS, you are truly deserving to receive this award. All right, thanks again to all you viewers for staying with KSPN. We hope you have a great night, a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you on Friday for our special Election Day coverage.